Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be making a super cool San Francisco Giants tumbler to match a coaster and tray set that I made a couple of weeks ago. This is for a raffle to benefit my daughter's high school band. You'll see the picture of the coasters and the tray in the upper right hand corner, and I will link that video as well. If you missed it, you should go back and watch. It's very cool. I am a huge San Francisco Giants fan, and I am so excited. Spring training is right around the corner. The Giants are headed to Arizona to get started, and I'm so happy it's almost baseball season. I am a huge baseball fan, and I love my Giants. I can't wait until the season starts. I am seriously that excited. Anyhow, I'm starting with black acrylic paint. I do 2 layers and I use my heat gun in between to make those dry faster because I'm really impatient. Those 2 layers are nice and dry, and I'm going to get started adding resin. I am adding black mica powder to this first layer of resin, and if I'm doing a solid mica layer, I love this method for applying it. It goes on smoothly, it looks great, and it's very little hassle. The galaxy swirl I'm adding on top will have white glitter, which isn't actually white when I put it on. It looks more opal. I'm using orange pearl alcohol ink from Tim Holtz Ranger line. And I'm also going to be using this beautiful orange shifting glitter from Mr. Nola's. They don't have it anymore, so I have a comparable item in the description, but you can see it there on the Giants water bottle. That's another great video. I'll link that above to the right as well. You should definitely watch that video too. Excuse my arm. When mixing mica into resin, you have to be very careful you don't leave any unmixed bits behind. It likes to hide in bubbles, and it likes to hide against the edge of the cup. You really have to mix this, and when you think you're done, you have to mix it even more. I mixed this forever.
6.5 hours later.
I like to heat up my cup before I apply the resin. That way it goes on nice and smoothly, and it spreads evenly. If the cup is cold, you can end up with uneven spots here and there. I really wanted to take my time while applying this mica resin. I'm not having the cup spin the entire time. That way, I know I'm getting an even coat. That mica just looks so nice on this cup. Once there is enough resin to cover the cup, I go ahead and spread it out until I'm happy with the way it looks. Here I am, popping bubbles. I have my nice even coat of resin, and now it's time to go in with my galaxy swirl. Excuse my arm, I am changing the direction the cup is spinning. I'm right-handed and I go from left to right. So having it spin counterclockwise works best for me. This glitter is just amazing. It's so pretty against that black background. I slowed this part down for you so you can see exactly how I make this galaxy swirl. I think this technique ends up looking great and would be fantastic for Halloween. You'll have to tell me what you think I should make with it next time. This is the Pearl Alcohol Ink orange color, and I do wish it showed up a little bit brighter on this dark background. I'm saving the white glitter, which again ends up looking a little more opal than white, for the last part. I really want the different oranges to be the star of the show. Oopsie! It's a really good thing these glitter and alcohol ink mixtures are pretty thick, otherwise I would have had quite a mess on my heat mat to clean up. Now it's time for the white shard glitter to be applied. The shards look really nice, but I will say they're very hard to get smooth under coats of resin. Yeah, that definitely doesn't look white. It's pulling more purple to me. Again, I think it would look great for Halloween, not so much for this. I even tried adding some white alcohol ink to the glitter mixture, hoping that it would make it look a little more white, but it really doesn't do much once I spread it out in the end. It ends up looking great though, and I can't explain to you how excited the man that won this basket was. He was beside himself. It made me really happy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to keep this tumbler. Here I'm just going in with finishing touches, adding color where I think there needs to be some, and spreading out the color that's already there until I'm happy with the swirl pattern. I apply a little bit of heat to help spread everything out. Once that had cured, it was time to add my decal. This is a UV DTF decal that I had printed. Now, here's my mistake. If you see the way I put the backing on, I should have actually had one side or the other exposed, not the top. This becomes a huge problem. I realized it and tried to lift it up, and I know better. Once these go down, that is where they stay. UV DTFs cannot be repositioned. Here's what happened. I'm well aware of how UV DTF decals behave. I can't believe I did this. I was able to cover it up, and you can't tell at all though. But I got lucky. Definitely make sure you're applying these with the curve of whatever surface it's going on. Sorry, I'm totally out of shot here trying to get rid of bubbles and lay everything flat. You can use a sharp craft knife to poke the bubbles and then press the air out of them. I probably should have done an extra layer of resin over the Milky Way swirl before I applied this decal. That would have helped a lot. You definitely need a smooth surface to apply UV DTF decals. I put this on the turner for a final coat of resin just to shine everything up, and then it's all done. I really love the way this turned out. It doesn't have the white on it that I wanted, but I think it's a nice addition to the other items that I made. I don't even miss the white. And the gentleman who won this basket certainly didn't miss it either. He was over the moon. There's almost nothing that I like more than when somebody really enjoys my artwork. I hope you liked it too. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, my kitty cats and kittens, and I'll see you soon.